Section 1 Firearm Security Explained.
Hi there guys, just a quick video to tell you all about Section 1 firearm storage. A lot of you guys may be on Section 2 at the moment for shotguns and thinking about going up to Section 1, and there's a few, there's a few little differences there that you need to bear in mind. You can see here I've got a new cabinet that I've recently purchased, and there's my old cabinet on the right. I actually don't keep any guns here at the moment, but that will change once I've had the visit from the firearms officer. But the thing to bear in mind is that unlike with a shotgun licence, you have to lock up your ammunition. Now you can see here, obviously, down to the left, there's about 500 or so shotgun cartridges there, and obviously I've not got them locked up because I don't need to. The law, I think, is similar to with air guns, really, with shotgun ammunition. You just need to make sure that it's kept out of the reach of people who shouldn't get hold of it, like children and whatever, and away you go. But when you're buying a Section 1 cabinet, as I said, you need to lock up your ammo, and a lot of them will come in the top section on the inside with like an extra little box called a lock top that you can then unlock from the inside and store ammo in, because that way it's separate from the firearm. The only problem with that is, as a friend of mine recently found out, is that great as they are, they often aren't actually big enough to hold the amount of ammunition that you've asked for. I mean, especially if you're a member of a club, you might be asking for, say, 1,000 rounds of 2.2 long rifle. Well, that's not too bad. But then you've got, say, 500 rounds of 2.43, and you might have, say, 250 rounds of shotgun slugs, which will take up a particularly large amount of space. And so, you'll find that it isn't enough, and the firearms officer will say, well, you need to get another safe or something. So what I thought I would do is I'll kill two birds with one stone. Instead of going to the expense of buying a Section 1 cabinet with a lock top, because they are quite a bit more expensive, I've just bought a standard one, and I'm turning my old cabinet into a container for holding ammunition. And obviously, because it's a shotgun cabinet, you can see, I don't know if you can see on the top, there's bits of wood. Those are going to be shelves that I put in there eventually. That will mean I can store huge amounts of ammo, and so there won't be an issue there. So yeah, let's go and have a look inside. You'll notice on the door, quite heavy duty bolts that come out of the side to lock it. That's something that you often won't find on a cheap shotgun cabinet, which is one of the reasons why this is approved sort of for Section 1. It is at the discretion though of the firearms officer, so you might be okay, but it's best to sort of get something approved, because you know that you're going to be all right then. I've just got my air rifles in here at the moment. As I said, I'm not keeping my shotgun here at the moment. I will be though. The only thing to sort of bear in mind is that fitting these on the wall is quite a big job. You'll need a drill bit like that. That's 16 millimeters, and you'll need a bolt like this. Well, 4 of them. And as you can see, it's a bit like when you're putting shelves up, only a lot bigger. You poke that in the hole, and this goes in. You tighten it up with a wrench. This opens out, and then it won't come out. As you can see with this, it's pretty solid, but don't underestimate how long that's going to take you, and you might need to do things like I did, like reinforce the floor and stuff, just to be able to cope with the weight. So it's quite a big job, and if you're unsure, ask for advice. If you ask in the gun shop, they'll be able to help you, I'm sure. So yeah, bear that in mind. As you can see, as I mentioned, this isn't a lock top. Some of them will have like a box here with another key to open, so you can put ammo in there. But the advantage by not having a lock top is you've got a bit more room for longer guns. And you can just get something else that's a lot bigger to put your ammo in, so whatever you've asked for, you're going to be able to have. If you look in this cabinet, get the key out. This cabinet is a normal Section 2 cabinet, and I'll be putting some shelves in there. I've got some bits of wood that I'm going to find some way of gluing in to make a few shelves. But this would more than suffice, and obviously, this only cost me 40 quid second hand, to be honest, so it was a good buy. But obviously, if you've got some solution like that for your ammo, you don't need to worry then about the amount you've asked for. You'll definitely have room. So, and obviously you need to bolt this to the wall as well, so it's nice and secure. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. By all means, give me some feedback in the comments, any questions. So yeah, like and subscribe.